Yeah, hello. Today I would like to show you the one of the first vintage watches I ever bought for my collection. An old Omega caliber 266 with sub-second from the end of the 50s. I think it's around 58, 57, 56, maybe mid 50s. I cannot say that exactly because I I did not compare the serial number with the list, not yet. I did not open it. This watch was in that time, in the end of the 90s, still affordable. Omega vintage watches were still affordable. I bought this piece here for around, I think, 200, around 250 Deutschmark then. And there were a lot available in YouTube, in email, many available for a reasonable price. Nowadays it's different. You find a lot of quite nice ones for very high price, and for affordable prices there is a lot of rubbish also in the market with spoiled dials, the so-called patina. I'm not a big fan of it, although there may be nice patina, but no, I don't like it too much. With bad technical condition, and also especially in Omega, there are a lot of combinations which are not originally where the watch not originally came with. So wrong dials in wrong cases, or refurbished dials, even repainted dials, which I don't like. I like the watch original and honest, and then it can have scratches, it can have issues, but I don't like these refurbished, beautiful, like new looking watches, and I cannot stand mariages. So this watch is especially beautiful in my opinion because of this wonderful sunburst dial, and the dial has some scratches too, but this is in my opinion not very tragic for the age of that watch. Also there is patina of course on the hands, but it has still big charm. Very charming watch, and especially with the golden marks and the golden Dauphin hands. Only the second hand is very much corroded, so not so nice. I'm a big fan of the sub-second. I love the sub-second. Even if I prefer the watches from the end of the 60s, especially in Omega, this minimalist style, I like the sub-second. It's interesting. And the watch has one big issue. It was already serviced short before this video, but it has one issue. First of all, the crown seems not the original crown for this watch. Yeah, this is obviously a replacement, which is not really nice, but believe it or not, I kept it because I found it somehow interesting to let it on. Yeah, so I found it honest. Yeah, so maybe I find a better crown someday, but it's not so urgent for me. What is indeed a little bit disturbing me is that the case seems to be strong polished, really strong polished. I suppose, if you know better, please let me know in the commentaries under that video. I suppose that here should be a sharp edge, which is already actually not there anymore, because so polished down. And also I suppose here should be a sharp edge. So it's strong polished in my opinion. If not, which is also possible that it is not that strong polished, because in the 50s, as I know, the Omega watches were the cases were more round than in the end of the 60s, where they started to get more edgy, and then in the 70s very edgy cases. Maybe it was more or less like that, and I think the style of the watch was like this, but indeed I'm sure it was rather strong polished. The base is not marked. I don't want to open it now. It is not waterproof anymore at all. There is no rubber between the no rubber under the base, so I don't use it in the everyday use. I always use it for special occasion because already hand washing may be a problem for that watch. And on a brown leather band, as you see, it's a very elegant, nice watch. I gave this long ago to after I bought it to my father. He wore it in many occasions, and then after my father died, I gave it to my best friend, and who also had that long but never wore it, just kept it in a box. And then 2 years ago, I bought that watch back from him, and so I suppose I will. This one of the watches which is a keeper. I will not give it away anymore. I will not sell that watch anymore, even if it's maybe due to the strong polish for the collectors not the best one, but given the condition of the dial and the hands and the overall aspect of the watch, it is a beautiful watch for vintage lovers, and I really like it. If you see in big the details, the beautiful omega sign which is set on, I like this relief omega, which is not just painted, and I like especially the combination between the gold color of the hands and the index and the omega sign and the steel case. So that is for all for this watch. Maybe I will make another video on that watch later and open it, and then I can show you the movement, which is in good condition. The watch keeps perfectly time. I can wear it normally, and yeah, this is not the last omega I will speak about. So next time there will be another one coming up here. So I wait for the package from Croatia, and I will make an opening video on that. I have a 613 caliber on the way, and and I plan some more videos on other vintage watches, so there will be from time to time there will be new videos. So if you like the videos, if you're interested in my vintage watches and in vintage watches general, then I would be happy if you subscribe my video. Then see you next time.